Welcome to the Mavuno Worship Project. I'm really glad that you're getting a chance to watch this. I believe that God is doing an amazing thing on the continent of Africa. He's restoring hope and confidence that have been missing from this continent since the times of colonization. And He's raising up a new generation, a generation that is gifted and that is passionate. And I believe that this generation will be a blessing not just to Africa, but to the continent of the world as well. We are part of that generation. And our message is this, that because the unchanging God is at work here on the continent of Africa, then the words of Isaiah chapter 60 verse 1 are true for our generation. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of God is risen upon you. Nothing can stop us. What you're about to see is as a result of many months of prayer and preparation. And our prayer and our hope is that as you watch it, your heart will be warmed, that you'll be encouraged, and that maybe you'll even begin to ask, what is your role in the things that God is doing in building up the continent of Africa? You see, Africa, it's time for you to arise, for your time has come, and God's glory is risen.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up right now for Kanjii Mbugua and the Mavuno Worship Team.
Also, all these things are happening at the same time, and so, Mavuno is happening. It's starting to grow. The church is starting to do really awesome. The music at the church is amazing. We're experimenting. We're trying out new things, and there was such an interesting cross window, whatever the word I'm looking for is, between Mavuno and between Kijiji, between me as an artist and between me as a worship leader.
Wow.
And so in the artist world, so I'm doing clubs and I'm playing at Carnival, I'm playing at Club Sound, I'm playing at Club Afrique. And my mind is working a certain way in terms of taking the audience through a journey, and I'm coming up with different things and different concepts, dance sections, right? Where we're like, hey, let's, we're gonna party over here, but I want to get you guys there, so here we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that, then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get here, and then we're gonna party. And then we're going to set it off. Like, it's going to be amazing. So you're thinking like that as an entertainer, right? But then I found, oh man, that mindset actually works for worship.
Yo.
And I remember it was Pastor Linda who clued this, who told me this. And she was once encouraging me, because it was such a weird life for a worship leader. I'm playing in Carnival on Friday night, and then Sunday I'm leading worship. Like, it was a very, very different life for a worship leader. And you can see how it was challenging for people, right? Because it's like, what are you, man?
And you're cool.
Me, I'm fine. Me, it's not bothering me.
Okay, why?
I think I've always tried to live one life.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I'm not trying to live different lives. I'm like, this is who I am. I can lead worship and I can DJ. And I can perform, and I can like, that's who I am, So it's never bothered me. But Pastor Linda really encouraged me, and it was not an encouragement for you're doing well. She gave me an insight, and that's what I needed. So I mean, I don't need affirmation in that sense, but if you give me something that I can latch onto, an idea, I'm so happy. And she said, I've been to both. I've been to see you at Carnival, and I've watched you in worship. And she said, your artistry makes you a better worship leader.
Wow.
And your worship leading makes you a better artist.
That is so huge.
That thing was so powerful for me, and especially coming from her, because Pastor Linda didn't come from my world. she came from the church,
Yes, yes, yes.
church world.
Yeah.
So for her to say that, it was almost like, man, like I see it.
I get it.
I get it. You need to do both. And so that was really powerful for me, and realizing that my living one life was actually being beneficial both ways, right? And so so we started doing arrangements, and because that's what I was doing in the show world, and in my mind I'm like, if Eric shows up here, and he did, or DJ Pinye, and he did, I want them to feel the same way they feel if they're at a gig.
Wow.
Right?
Okay. This is now you saying in church.
This is me saying in church.
Yeah, you're doing the arrangements to keep a certain.
Exactly. But then now we're now introducing dance interludes. So dance interludes
Those weren't a thing?
It wasn't a thing.
You're joking.
Dance interludes were not a thing. And I say this loosely. I'm not saying they weren't happening.
I get what you mean.
They weren't a pop culture thing. They weren't happening in every church every Sunday.
I get it.
Right?
I get it.
So, for example, I'd gone to Bishop Mark, I think, in Nakuru.
Yeah.
And I'd seen them do like a dance section and stuff.
I get
so
it.
it wasn't new to the church, but it wasn't
There's an urban church hadn't entered this place.
yeah, and also strategically being mapped out and planned for, right?
Break it down. Dereva, mimi nikiangalia pale ninaona ni hiyo ni nini bana? Ni kama zinaitwa mafurufurushu za mvua, lakini injili lazima ite. Kwa hivyo tufanye nini? Tuwashe wiper. 1, 2, 3, wiper. Dereva, mimi nikiangalia pale ninaona ni kama iko right turn, lakini injili lazima iye. Kwa hivyo tufanye nini? Tuweke signal 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, signal. Dereva, hizi barabara zetu naona kama iko bump sasa, lakini tufanye nini? Kwa sababu lazima tuwe 1, 2, 3, bump. Azilikuwa mbili. My car is a bit old, eh? Chogeo. Gari ikataa kutembea, tunafanya nini? Tunasukuma. Haya basi, get your space, ya. Get your space. Haya, sukuma basi. Injili lazima itembee. Sukuma. Sutua. Let's go.
which is what you are doing in the entertainment world, right? You know, so it was a very interesting season, you know, kind of embracing these two ideas and seeing how they sharpened each other.
You know,
Yeah.
at this era, Mavuno is in the club, South Sea Sports Club.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not at
So that Bellevue.
Bellevue. It's not where it is now at Hill City.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not an. It's actually not even in other churches. There's no other Mavuno. So this again, Mavuno Worship Project.
So now,
and
all
because
of
you
this-
mentioned Pastor Linda,
Yeah,
if I'm not wrong, she put up her car or something.
she did.
But explain.
So
explain
now,
from-
so now all of this is happening, and it's just creating some really good energy, and so that's when now we decided to do the Mavuno Worship Project. We pitched it. We did and this is now where Pastor M, I think, should take a lot of credit. We went and did a songwriting camp because we were doing a worship album.
Yeah.
And we came back and showed him the songwriting camp songs.
So this was your plan for the pitch.
Yeah, no. Now we are we're in preparation mode.
Oh, he's already
He
agreed.
said, yeah, let's do it.
And this is not a cheap project.
It's not a cheap project. And I don't think at this point we know even how much it's really going to cost. It's just like, hey, let's do it, you know.
You did a songwriting camp.
So we did the songwriting camp. I remember all the guys who were there, and we did it. And you know, Aroro, we brought in guys, and it was a church. It was a worship, you know. So we presented the songs to Pastor M.
So let me get this straight. You guys went to a place
Yeah.
to sit down
Yeah.
to write the songs that were going to be on this worship project.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And by the way, Baku, we have never done worship camps before, writing camps.
Yeah.
So so even when I think, I was like, oh man, that was so inefficient how we did that, you know. But we did it, and we had
Gabe wrote good songs.
yeah, we did. So we presented the songs, but this is why I want to give him maximum credit. We brought the songs, and he rubbished them. And he didn't rubbish them badly. He said, this is wonderful for church.
Wow.
Me and Aruro have never been offended like that. We were like, what? You are challenging us to go further. You are we were like, we got you. We didn't know that was the brief. Now we know. So now we went back. I didn't even go back to songwriting camp. I said, I don't know, you and me, we're writing these songs. And so maybe one or two from the writing camp made it. But everything else we're like now thinking, okay, man, we set out to do church for people who don't like church. So let's do music for people who don't like church music.
Wow.
So that was
Sounds like a go.
Yeah, exactly.
An answer.
Exactly.
My life was great. I grew up right. Had everything that I could ever need. Everybody said I would end up great. Top of my class. Top of my class. Nobody told me I was a failure. Always bed of my teacher. On the rugby field I was something, but deep inside I was hurting. Now it's 3 babies later, no ring on my finger. I can't explain why I am this way. Just last week my baby mama passed away, and I finally went to church. I met this man, this beautiful man, who said, I see your tears and I feel your pain. It's never too late for you to mean something. You are a high priest, created you mighty. To me you're everything. Lying on the ground is not your destiny. One line of a verse could not be poetry. I created you to fly. Get up and then you go. It was all, that was now how we responded.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus, answer, we cry. Down escalator going up. The stress inside is getting tough. I'm reaching up, I can't get out. Stuck in this merry-go-round. I don't know what I can do, so I say a prayer to you. How I hope that you come through. Then you answer. Oh, then you answer. I know you will. Hey.
2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I'm a stranger to this lonely land. Find outside and die within. I wish you wouldn't look right in.
I don't know what I can do, so I say a prayer to you. How I hope that you come through. Then you answer. I don't know what I can do, so I say a prayer to you. How I hope that you come through. Then you answer. I am your father. Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. It was like a season and a half, man.
Okay, you write the song.
So we write the songs.
That's
Now we have the songs.
Yes.
We practice. We had vocal practice, whatever you normally do, band practice, vocal practices. We put together the thing. So this is before, we don't even know how to do this, by the way, because even how we did it, we didn't do it right, because we did it in a such long about way. For example, we didn't do it on click. It wasn't on click. We didn't know what a click was.
Wow, click track.
Yeah.
Like
And
metronome.
exactly, it was not on a metronome. So meaning anytime you did an edit when you're mixing, you'd have to
every chorus you have to make that edit.
Oh,
You
I
can't
get.
copy and paste, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
so which made it really, really complex.
You never recorded a DVD or
No.
like a live recording visual.
No, we had done so
Milele.
Milele had done one.
The one for Simunye.
Yeah. Milele had done one. And I can't remember if that was on Click either. Maybe not. Can't remember. Anyway. But that one for Milele, there were so many professionals involved. This one was just me and Aaron were trying to figure this thing out on the fly. So I called a couple of guys.
Who did he call? This for visual?
Yeah, for visual
and
also
audio.
for audio,
Okay.
the mixing and all of that.
Who do you call?
My number one call was Steve Owero, my boy. I'm like, hey, we're doing this, da 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 da. He had a list of things that we need, because he was in the audio/video world. Then I called another friend of mine who we had become buddies with when I was in California, and she had moved back to Kenya as well. Her name is Wanori Kahio, the famous video film director.
Yeah. Now I think she's like a Grammy. She sits on the Grammy board.
Oscar.
Oscar board. Yes.
Yeah, Wanori is amazing. So Wanori is like, heck yeah, I'll do that. That sounds like fun. So she brought her people into that. Then Steve told me, hey, here's who you need as a DOP. So we got, I can't remember his name, but at the time he was the best DOP in the country. So he was he told me, I was like, oh, what's a DOP, director of photography? Okay, cool. We need one. Okay. What does he do? Sets up the camera, sets the lights. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it was all of these pieces coming together from networks that I had.
Yeah.
Then Tom at live gigs, yo, I'm doing this thing, da 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 da. Okay, cool. Here's the equipment you need for that. It's like, oh, by there's a great space here at live gigs. Went and checked out the space. Sorry, at the not live gigs, but at the
go
down, whatever it's
the
called.
one in Jammu.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Film studio.
Film studios. There's film studios who went, checked it out. Okay, this is perfect. Wanori likes it. And so now we've been pracoing. Generators, you have to bring generators for whatever. It was the biggest thing any of us had ever done.
Wow.
But yeah, we're moving forward, man. We're doing it. So guys have been praying, we've been practicing, and finally the day comes where we're meant to do it. And then
You also got Gidi. Kimanzi.
I don't remember Gidi there. Tim was there though, Tim Rimbui.
Okay.
I don't remember Gidi. Was Gidi there?
He was there.
Or doing sound? Helping with sound, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Audio recording.
Oh.
There's audio mixing and then there's audio recording.
So yeah. So Innovator mixed it, Gidi recorded it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how big the team is.
It was a big team.
Yeah.
It was a huge team. And I mean all the cameras, the gophers, the cameramen, the gophers, the sound, the lighting technicians. It was a whole thing. And I remember getting to film studios and just feeling the sense of, oh my, this is a lot. When you come into the room and the cameramen are there and lights and guys are testing lights and whatnot, and you're like, oh, this is a thing, man.
Uh-huh.
And there's jibs and dollies and whatnot. It's a thing.
So you guys get there.
So we get there, and these guys are like, hey, before you start, we need to check the balance. So we're like, Allah, you guys didn't say that.
For real?
Yeah. So film studios are like, hey, we need the check. Sorry. We need the check. So that's when Pastor Linda was. Now we're frustrated. We can't do anything. We can't move. She's like, okay, it's going to take some time. But these guys need to continue. So why don't you do this? I want to give you guys my car keys.
No way.
Yeah, you guys chukua my car keys, and yeah, if I don't bring your check, you can keep the car. And then now she took off now to go and work the financial
No
system
way.
to get the check done.
No way.
Yeah. So that was
Shindwe.
that was wild, man. That was wild. So yeah, so eventually everything came together perfectly, and we recorded it and filmed it. In at that point the best quality at that time, and edited it, and it went on to do such wonderful things. It was a first of its kind in Kenya for sure.
Alright. Hey, moyo wangu utainuka na kukusifu Baba. Akili yangu imeamua mimi ni wako Baba. Mwili wangu ni wako, fikira zangu ni zako. Mwenyezi Mungu, Mwenyezi Mungu. Moyo wangu utainuka na kukusifu Baba. Akili yangu imeamua mimi ni wako Baba. Mwili wangu ni wako, fikira zangu ni zako. Mwenyezi Mungu, Mwenyezi Mungu. Tell somebody what the Lord has done for you. Let them know He's a God who cares. Show somebody all the joy I'm feeling, yeah. Let them see He's a God who loves everybody. Hey, hey, hey.
Tell everybody.
Oh, see. Oh, see. Oh, see. Say what you want.
Tell everybody.
Just sing. Oh, see. Oh, see. This side, what?
Tell everybody.
And sing. Oh, see. Oh, see. Everybody, what?
Tell everybody, yeah.
All right. So now this is the part where we do some kidogo choreography. All right. So this is what I want you to do. It's like a shoulder work.
Was that your intro to Prince? Makaya.
No, Prince wasn't involved in that.
He was.
Prince?
Bro, sometimes you shock me. Prince did post editing. Even his style is still there
What?
on the video.
It wasn't a
If-
noticed person?
He fixed some boo-boos.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's actually where I met Prince.
Oh, so that might be the introduction to Prince. Hey, yeah, my memory is not that great. Again, we live in the future, man. So forgive me for being Nini.
Okay, but
hazy on some of the details.
what's that impact? What's that impact like? Because
Impact was wild, because we put out the song, but then now we have a record label, so we know the system, we know the radio DJs, we know the presenters, we know the media that's friendly to gospel media or gospel music. So we just applied everything. So the project, Kijiji is the record label. It was a Kijiji record label production. So we treated it like we treated MWP as an artist.
Yep.
And in terms of the marketing system, distribution
for sure.
getting the songs out and whatnot, the first single, Under the Rock, just ran away.
If you know that you have been delivered, and if you know His love has set you free, then let me hear you make some Jesus noise. This is a very simple song we sing at Mavuno. It's called Under the Rock. Shangwe na vigelegele.
Lord, you heard my cry and my call for help, and you answered me and you saved me. Lord, you heard my cry and my call for help, and you answered me and you saved me. My God, my rock, my shield of strength, may I call to my defense. My God, my rock, my shield of strength, may I call on you to my defense. Tulia, moyo wangu, Yesu ndiye ngao yangu. Tulia, moyo wangu, Yesu ndiye ngao yangu. I am under the rock, and it's higher than me. Higher than me. I am under the rock, and it's higher than me. Higher than me. I am under the rock, and it's higher than me. Higher than me. I am under the rock, and it's higher than me. Higher than me.
It was such a special song, and so now it's being played on radio everywhere, and just generating a lot of good positive buzz for the church, I've had the privilege of having conversations like with people like Bethu, who are like, man, this was their moment of inspiration.
Wow.
And hearing stuff like that like really blesses me.
That's another generation.
Yeah, that's another generation for sure.
Wow.
And yeah, so MWP was something, man. And it was worship, but with swag. Like
Yeah,
it was cool. Like the people were cool. White outfits,
Because you took it on tour.
We took it on tour. We took it on tour to the States, but we also did certain things. So, for example, we took the team to Uganda to open for Kirk Franklin.
Wow.
And that was like, we were memorable.
Yes, I remember.
We were memorable. Like I mean, Kirk was amazing, but we were memorable. Because that's how hard we were hitting.
Yeah. He who the Son sets free is free. When I was under, you lifted me. When I was sad, you encouraged me. When I was lost, I didn't know where to turn to. Out of the mist, I see your hand. When I was under, you lifted me, say. When I was under, you lifted me. When I was sad, you encouraged me. When I was sad, you encouraged me. When I was lost, I didn't know where to turn. When I was lost, I didn't know where to turn. Out of the mist, I see your hand. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love has set me free, say. Your love has set me free. Say hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love has set me free. Your love has set me free. When I was under, you lifted me. When I was under, you lifted me. When I was sad, you encouraged me. When I was sad, you encouraged me. When I was lost, I didn't know where to turn. When I was lost, I didn't know where to turn. Out of the mist, I see your hand. Say hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love has set me free. Your love has set me free. Say hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love has set me free. Your love has set me free. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Say hallelujah, hallelujah.
Wow, I'd even forgotten that. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we did our own events. We'd come and there's a gig at Sitam Valley Road. We're there.
That's Bapo.
At Bapo, we're there. So we were an artist. MWP was an artist. And then that leads up to that Fast Groove Awards. I think it was the second Groove Awards.
Wow.
And that's,
But the comeback, the
Yeah.
big one, now it's with Safcom.
this is now the big massive Groove Awards, and we won so many awards at that Groove Awards that at some point, and because so I'm the worship leader and I'm the leader, and it's an amorphous group of people.
Yes.
So I'm the only one who can actually go up as a representative of the church.
Yeah.
At some point it was embarrassing. I was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go up. We won Song of the Year, we won Album of the Year, I won Male Artist of the Year.
You won 2 TVs. Did you?
Yeah, I did. I won 2 TVs. That's how wild that thing was. Because they were giving out TVs
For the best,
for the
to
best.
certain categories.
Yeah.
And you won them both.
I won them both. Like that was wild, and completely unexpected, and
That's crazy.
that might be the second last groove I attended, because I was just like, yeah. I don't need this. This. I don't need this. I don't need these feelings. I don't
Yeah.
need these feelings. Yeah.
But from again, I'll stick to Mavuno worship because you are, even till today, you are very strong on this worship movement.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 things. One, churches started singing the songs that you had been writing.
Yeah.
What was that like?
So that was powerful, man. And so I think there were 2 things that was happening. So one was the rise of Kenyan Christian music. Yeah. That was happening at this time, right? So Christian music is rising. And it's a wave, right? It's a wave that everyone is rising with, and it was undeniable. Like, I mean, that was such a unique point in the world's history.
Yeah,
It's
yep,
not
yep.
Kenyan history,
Yep.
because I've never heard of this anywhere else.
Yep.
And so this thing is rising, but also MWP is considered part of that industry and part of that. So there's a notoriety, I think, that was coming just because everything is pandering, everything is pandering. And I think with that, because at this point there's no real urban worship expression in Nairobi. So it's either we're doing pambios or
The Western music.
we're doing Western music.
Yes.
There was nothing in between. So
At least nothing that has gone pop, mainstream.
nothing that has gone mainstream. Nothing that has gone mainstream.
Kuna Dawa has gone mainstream, and but
But it wasn't created for church.
Yes, exactly.
Right? So I think the worship leaders were just like, it's nothing for you hear something and like, this is what I've been looking for. I've been looking for an Under the Rock, or I've been looking for Your Love Has Set Me Free.
Yeah.
Or I've been looking for Zaka Zaka, whatever. And so I don't know. I don't think it was the intention when we were doing the project. We're just doing it for ourselves, and we're doing it to have an impact on our church and build pride for our congregation, but also, to try and do well in the music space, right? That thing was very instructive in forming my thinking when I saw how people reacted and responded to songs that were written for them, and with them in mind, and in a style that they could access easily.
Wow.
So I think that's what happened, and it's very serious hindsight that I can maybe start seeing the dots connecting for me, right?
For real.
You know, where you're like, oh, something awakened most likely in me at that point that was like, man, we need to sing our own songs in church. And I could already see the success happening in the gospel music world, right?
Yep.
That was telling me this is not even a big jump, right? We have Jimmy Gate, we have Daddy Owen, we have Esther Wahome, and all the guys coming out of the RK world.
Yes.
And there was like, man, we're hearing the gospel in our style, in our language. So it wasn't a huge jump.
Yeah.
And so I think that was one of the best benefits of that season, was us guys realizing that, hey, this is something that can help our Kenyan church worship, is hearing songs that they can access easily.
Kwa vile Biblia husema, kwa Bwana ni mchungaji wangu na sitaogopa lolote. Nipitapo katika bonde la mauti, sitaogopa. Yeye hunilaza kwenye majani matamu na penye maji masafi. Hili ni ombi langu Bwana, hili ni ombi la ushindi, hili ni ombi langu Bwana, niishi nawe milele.
You know, it's so funny. Now when I think of the questions, I'm understanding just the pivotalness of this album. As you mentioned songs, you didn't mention TIA.
Yeah.
Now, TIA is a different kind of song that's on the album,
Yeah.
that speaks a very different narrative to the West.
Correct.
And begins a whole new world
Yeah.
for Mavuno,
Yeah.
and I'd even say the African church of this project.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times before, rarely, I don't even think people were going with this kind of message to the West.
Yeah.
And just explain to people.
Yeah, so one of the things we did was we got to take this project and tour it in the States. And one of the songs was at the heartbeat of one of the heartbeat of Mavuno, which was that this is Africa's time. And the whole thing with that thinking was that man, God has created this continent. It's such a beautiful continent. The people are so incredible, the resources and all of that. And so it was almost like break the shackles and enter into what God, who God created you to be, right? And the TIA message is literally expressed in so many ways. It's in business, and 20 years ago, what happened with MPESA, right? It's with what you're doing with Oak. It's solutions that work for us in a certain way. It's church and pastors realizing that there's a uniqueness about our African culture and our theology as well, like which is derived from how our life is.
A different perspective. To
It's
this.
a different perspective, and we even talk about things like, Christian, my best friend, talks about the theology of suffering, and which is a perspective us guys have clearer than a guy living in California, right? And so there's a uniqueness, right? And so even the music, there's a uniqueness, and so TIA was about reclaiming that uniqueness, and so TIA is that phrase, "This is Africa," and it was used, but it was also very cleverly reclaiming that phrase, because that phrase was always used negatively.
Yes.
TIA, "This is Africa," nothing works, people are corrupt, da 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 da. And we're like, no, we're going to use that phrase and turn it the same way we want industry and church and music and church music to turn. So that was a powerful message. And then we took that message to the West, and we took that message to the States on our tour. And I remember it being such a powerful moment where we would sing the song, "This is Africa." Africa, rise up, stand up, in an American church. And we'd play a video saying, "Hey, this is what you guys know about Africa. Guns, not guns, poverty,
Yes.
Poor, hungry children, da 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 da. Here's what you guys know about Africa. But here's Africa you don't know. And here's what Africa really is."
Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon you. For darkness shall cover the earth, and thick darkness the peoples. But the Lord will arise upon you, and his glory will appear over you. Nations shall come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your dawn. O Africa, rise up, for this is your finest hour.
Africa. and put aside their prejudice. Guns are silent, no more war, and the land has been restored. Africa, rise up, stand up. This is your moment. This is your time. Africa, rise up, stand up. This is your moment. This is your time. Africa. The sun is shining and its light, it reaches out across the land. Shadows lapse, now it's bright, and the clouds of night have passed. Across the nations, people rise
and we'd sing and we'd challenge them to change their mindset about Africa. But at the same time, hopefully, our mindsets were also changing. you know.
Exactly.
So that was really powerful, and definitely connects with my whole belief system around even what I'm doing with rooted in worship and all of that, which is linked in this idea that God has given your culture something so beautiful, and it was for you. Yeah, it was for you, and it was good. So how about you embrace it in song and see what happens with your church and your congregations and your people. Yeah.
Wow. Hey, Mavuno Worship 2007,
Yeah.
birth of something insane.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. When we come back, I want you to talk about the other aspect, because I'm seeing time is going.
Oh yeah, baby.
So we're not going to be able to finish Kanjii CTA today. I need another 3 days with him. But I'm in no hurry. I'll take it at whatever pace it's coming in. So, but then one thing that I'd like to talk about is the introduction of musicals. Because that's another whole tangent
Yeah.
that people don't even know that you're involved in.
Yeah.
Sir, when we come back.
Okay.